Good evening, one and all. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. Since we're on a summer schedule for the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net, we'll be snooping in on our friends across the water, within the same city, the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club. They hold a net at 7 p.m. on Mondays on their NCF repeaters that covers 2 meters and 70 centimeters. So we're going to listen to Marty, VE3QEE, who's their net controller, usually. And we'll give them the benefit of streaming their net live on YouTube. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, standing by for 7 p.m. so that the net controller can take it off.
VA3IMW. Good evening. The time is 7:00 p.m.
Good evening to all folks listening on the repeater this evening. VE3NCF is sponsored by the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club. Each week at this time, the radio club conducts a check-in net for local amateurs just to keep in touch and see how things are going. It's a very informal net. I'll be the net controller this evening. My name is Marty. I live in Ancaster. There are two ways of getting into the repeater. On the 70 centimeter side, 444.075, and on the 2 meter side, 146.760. And both require a sub-audible tone of 131.8. You can also get into the repeater on the All-Star net. And for information regarding that, look up hamiltonarc.com, and there's a very detailed description of how to connect using All-Star. Whether you've got an iPhone or an Android, you can get in both ways. And you can get in on the All-Star net from anywhere in the world. So we do have folks that check in from widely separated parts, and it's always fun to hear them come on in on the net. I'd like to take a standby for any time-sensitive stations or any mobile stations. Please call now. Right then, let's hear from anyone, anywhere. Please call now.
Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey.
VA3HFD. Okay, I hear Mac and Jim, so let's go with Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. Mac, good evening.
Good evening, Marty, and everybody else listening. It's just a beautiful day. Actually, where I was, it was a gorgeous day. Guelph was only 24 degrees throughout the day, so it was livable. I guess things were a little bit steamier here. And obviously, the 403 highway has had some difficulties, so traffic was at a premium. Obviously, some of my back road detours helped out as well. So I guess there's probably still a lot of people that are struggling to get home from work tonight with all of that nasty traffic interruption. And I see here Albert in Barrie is suggesting the Echo link is down, so he's not able to check in tonight. So you can throw him in log. I'm streaming you guys live on YouTube. Since I have nothing better to do, we usually do this for the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. So anybody that's interested in watching along can just look up my call sign VA3IMW in the YouTube search box and scroll down to the big red live sticker. Click on that, and you can listen to Marty and the regales of the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club participants. Anyways, not much else to share at this point. Good to have you back here tonight. You had a sub last week, so I'm assuming that you were up in Ottawa doing grandpa stuff. Trust all that went well for you, and I hope the family as well. I won't hold it up. I'm sure there's going to be a long line forming, and I'll turn it back to you.
Okay, thanks, Mac. the YouTube. And yes, I was caught in that traffic jam. I came back from Ottawa and made it back as far as Fairview Avenue, and then took to the back roads to try and get home, and arrived home about an hour and 10 minutes later. The biggest holdup was trying to get into Ancaster up the Highway 2. I came through Dundas. Anyway, yes, that was a real jam, and I understand it started about 2 in the afternoon. So could be a lot of people exasperated with the traffic. Anyway, thanks for the check-in, Matt. Good to hear from you, and yes, it's good to be back home. All right, VA3HFD, Jim, come on in.
Good evening, Marty, and everybody else on frequency. Good to hear you back there, Marty. And yeah, toasty day today, but we're surviving. Not too bad. Thank heavens for air conditioning. That's all I've got to say. Spent a lot of time today programming up a rig in my Go box, dual bander icon, and so that takes a lot of time doing it manually. I should just take the time to order the RT systems for that particular rig. I've got it for 2 other rigs, but haven't bit the bullet yet to do it for this one. Take a break there. Yeah, but anyway, working on getting that all programmed up. The other thing is, do you know if we're having a coffee get together this evening there, Marty? Over.
Oh, stay tuned. I haven't heard from Spencer or any of the other fellas who make those decisions yet. I just got home myself, but I did throw a chair in the back of the car in case. So we'll wait and may get some news by and by. Over.
Roger on that. Yeah, it's way above my pay grade to make that decision about coffee. Anyway, if it does happen, just put it out there to all the club members who have ordered the shirt, golf shirt from me, that I will have them with me tonight if should we end up at coffee, one location or the other. So still have a number of them that have yet to be handed off to their respective owners, and I'll be more than happy to do that as soon as possible. So anyway, that's all I've got for you, Marty. Turn it back to you for final there. VE3QE from VA3HFD.
Okay, Jim, I will convey that message, and thanks for your help in that regard, and look forward to seeing you later on. I do expect we will be out, but we'll just wait to hear officially. Anyway, we'll be clear with VA3HFD and standing by for further check-ins on the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday Net. Please call now. Victor Alpha 3, Sierra Papa November. Okay, well that sounds like Spencer, Victor Alpha 3, Sierra Papa November, and he may be here to shed some light on the question. Spencer, good evening. Come on in.
Thanks, Marty. Yeah, just curious, how is my signal coming in tonight?
Signal is coming in 5-9, very nice and clear. Over.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I'm just on my handheld right now, but not at my home QTH. I'm actually at coffee location right now, which just as a heads up is Tim's tonight because it's beautiful weather out here right now. So bring a chair and sunscreen if you feel the need, and anyone is welcome to join in the party.
Thank you very much, Spencer. Well, Jim just asked, and so I'm sure he heard that. And Jim has the shirts for anybody that hasn't had a delivery yet. He'll have them with him tonight at coffee at Tim's. So thanks for the information, Spencer. Back to you.
All right, sounds good, Marty. I look forward to seeing, I'm assuming you're coming as well, so looking forward to seeing you and Jim and everyone else. Yeah, I picked up my shirt at field day, but I'm sure he still has a box full of them there. So, yeah, definitely, they're very nice looking shirts. So, looking forward to seeing everybody all in one group at some event and wearing those things.
tell me, how is the traffic? How was the traffic getting over there? I had a terrible time, coming up the mountain around between 4 and 5 o'clock tonight, but maybe that's all cleared. Back to you.
Yeah, it was fine for me. No, I just take the city streets. I hit a couple red lights, but nothing really to talk about. But I'm also coming from the other direction there, Marty. So it might be a little different from your end.
Okay, well, very good. Thanks for the information, and we'll look forward to hearing from you tonight. Thanks for the check-in, Spencer. 73 for now. We're clear with Victor Alpha 3, Sierra Papa November, and listening for further check-ins on the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday Net. Please call now.
VA3IMW Victor Alpha 3 November Foxtrot Golf.
Victor Alpha 3, November Foxtrot Golf. So good evening.
Good evening, Marty, and to all on net here. I'm on day one of my scheduled holidays for this week. I'm off for a complete 7 days, and today's day number 1, and I've done absolutely nothing except 13 colonies and some POTA. It's too hot to get anything else done outside. You know what I mean? How are you this evening?
I survived the drive home with a closed link this evening after about a 5.5-hour drive from Ottawa. It took another hour to get up the escarpment. So a little exhausted, but I've had something to eat and in fine spirits, and certainly enjoying the warm weather. Back to you.
Well, that's good. That you're back home and safe and all that. Yeah, I forgot. That is part of the. Isn't that part of the scheduled closure there for a 12-hour inspection? When is that supposed to be back in service?
I don't think it was scheduled closure, Steve. I think there's a motorcycle accident about 2 p.m. this afternoon, and they closed it for investigation. They closed the westbound lanes totally for an investigation. Over.
Oh yeah, roger that. That's unfortunate. As I'm a survivor of a motorcycle accident, I don't like to hear when I hear an accident, motorcycle accident. I see it on the news from time to time, and it just reminds me back to when I crashed. Hopefully, the individual survives and lives to tell another day. What can I say? Other than that, I am just about to head out to the Brown Top store and run another couple errands there before I get back home. So that's about all I got, Marty, for the net this evening. Thank you for doing it, and we'll be listening along. This is Victor Alpha 3, November, Foxtrot Golf.
Did you get your antenna back up there, Steve? Over.
I still have the same G5 RV that I've had, probably close to a decade, maybe less than that. No, I have a ground-mounted vertical that I wanted to start working on. Actually, I told myself yesterday I would start working on it today. There's not a lot to do there. Just, the bottom plate there, that square plate with all the holes in it. I took all the little connector leads off it to clean them all up. And I haven't put them back on yet, but those are only, I think there's 4 holes per side. So it won't take too long to put that back together. And I've got the coax ready to go. I've had the coax ready to go for a long time now. But we're hoping
head up this week, and if I have the time, I want to run another wire around the yard. So that'll give me three antennas there. Back to you. Oh, plus I have a 2-element 6-meter beam I want to put up. But that's the bonus. If I can't get that done this week, well, we'll take another week off in August and get that done then. I got to get all that done before winter this year, that's for sure.
Grace, did you want yourself?
I by your place once in a while, and I look up the tower there, and I do see the G5 RV, and I used to live just around the corner, 17 Highcliff. I used to live there, and before that, 81 Wycliffe, and they're both not too far away, Steve. Over. Yeah, roger that. How long was that? I've been here for. How long have I been here? I think I've been here about 28, maybe 30 years. Close to 30 years I've been here. I think we moved up to the mountain. I was 5 years old, and it would have been 1947. I lived there for 5 years, and then lived in the other house for 5 years, and then we moved to the east end of the mountain after that when I was about 15. So it's a long time ago, Steve, before your time. Over. Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I'm what you call a centennial child, so that was a magical year there, 1967, that's for sure. A lot of Jimi Hendrix and free love back in those days. A little too early. I was a little too young. Well, I was just born then, so but that's okay. We had the 80s. The days of the big hair and the loud rock and roll. So it's all good there. Back to you there, Marty. All good for sure. Anyway, thanks for the check-in. Good to hear from you, and all the best with your holidays there. Hope you have great weather and a very pleasant time. 73 for now. Okay, we're listening for further check-ins on Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday check-in net. Anyone, anywhere, please call now. VA3CP. Alpha 3, Charlie Papa. Good evening, Dave. Yeah, good evening, Marty. All on that. Kind of a little warm day today at the golf course, doing my starting and what have you. So, did Mac tell you about our activations around town for the Great Trail of Canada on July the 1st? No, he didn't. You can do the honors if you like. Go ahead. Okay. Well, this is third, maybe fourth year, I think, that the Great Trail of Canada has been activated. We try to do it coast to coast. We did have a station in Newfoundland. We had some in Ontario. We had Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta. So not all provinces, but some. Now we had nine activators in Hamilton that were out doing their thing. Mac was over at Mount Albion Conservation Area with two other guys, so a total of three. And Wade, VA3NCA, was out at the Conservation Authority at Dundas, out at the Trail Center, and there were four of them there. And Larry, V3LBI, and myself were over at Matt Broman Park off the Mountain Brow here near Nova Drive at Mountain Brow, close to Mohawk and Mountain Brow Boulevard. So we managed 46 contacts. The other guys did quite well as also. So we did our part activating the trail. That's awesome. That's very good. That's quite a good number of contacts, by the way, too. I was just going to say, if you guys sent a letter to radio clubs in all the provinces announcing that, I wonder if maybe it is announced, but you might get be nice to get somebody from every province, wouldn't it? That'd be great. Over.
Yeah, I think that West VA4MUD, I think it's VA4, maybe VA5, VA4MUD, I think. He is the sort of the coordinator of that, and I don't know whether he told RAC or not.
A little publicity sometimes really lights up the skies. Anyway, wow, more power to you. That's really great. Thanks for doing that. And another ham radio event. I tried to do the 13 colonies that I just tried one time there, and I got about 5 of them, and then conditions changed, so I gave up. Not the conditions on the airwaves. Conditions regarding mosquitoes and the weather. Or
Oh, yeah. Well, I sort of somewhat forgot about it on July the 1st, but on the 2nd, I was down in the basement here, turning the dial, and all of a sudden there were 13 colonies. Oh, wow. So I worked a bunch of them that evening, and then I struggled to pick up a couple of other ones. The K2C was really tough. That rode right on it. They were not on very much. But all in all, I ended up getting all 13 colonies on CW, all 13 on sideband, and I also got TB13COL and TM13COL. That's England and France, and then also managed to pick up the Philadelphia bonus station WM3P. So it was a good year for me, Marty.
I'll put in for a clean sweep certificate, Dave, because you certainly deserve it. And there's nothing more rewarding. I think I have one of them with a clean sweep on it, and that was a lot of fun. Over.
Yeah, I got all clean sweep all CW last year, so I did apply for a certificate. Ken sent me one. It wasn't until late, I think almost in November, but I did get one, so it was a nice certificate last year. This year's not as fancy a certificate. It's got a big tree on it, Liberty tree or something. I'm not sure what it is. All right, Marty, I'll let you carry on with that there. VA3QEE, VA3CP.
Hey, Dave. Well, glad to hear you're back at the golf there, and hope Betty Ellen's got. We've been away for a week, so she's got a few games lined up this week. I hope that the weather holds. Anyway, 73 for now, Dave. Thanks for the check-in. Anyone else there? This is VE3QEE standing by for the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday check-in net. Please call now.
VE3ZKO.
VE3ZKO, Norm, good evening. Thanks for the call. Over.
Yeah, good evening, Marty, and all on net. Yep, I heard that last fellow talking about the summer of '67. Yeah, I was up 15 that summer, and I had a blast. Anyways, I won't go into all that. And I'll be able to see you guys tonight at coffee because the little guys aren't playing baseball tonight.
Too hot for them, Norm? Over.
Sounds of it's like they picked a good week to go on holidays.
Okay, well, it should be a good night. Anyway, we'll look forward to seeing you there. Over.
Yep, yeah, I'll be there around 8.
Okay, I think Spencer's already there. Anyway, thanks for the check-in. 73 for now.
Yep, 73, Marty.
What else for the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday check-in net? This is Marty and Ancaster acting as net control this evening and listening for further check-ins. Please call now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Oscar Foxtrot.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Oscar Foxtrot. Good evening, Damien. Good signal tonight. Over.
Yeah, thanks, Marty. Thanks for running the net. Yeah, just sitting at the kitchen table with my little Yaesu handheld coming through okay.
Coming through great.
you last week. I took the net on. I don't know the first attempt, so we got there, I think. But yeah, we had around 17 check-ins. Over.
Oh, thank you very much. I mentioned it to Spencer, but maybe he was not around or something. Anyway, oh, great. Well, thanks for doing that, Damien. Or
Yeah, thanks, Marty. No, Spencer had an appointment on. All went well. Yeah, I'm heading up for coffee, and I will see you a little bit later. 73.
okay, we're in the field at Timmy's, as you might have expected. Anyway, look forward to seeing you there, Damien. 73 for now. All right, we're listening for any further check-ins on the Monday net. Please call now.
Echo 3, Lima Juliet uniform.
Echo 3, Lima, Juliet uniform. Good evening, Don. Good signal. Over.
Thanks, Marty. Good evening to everybody on net, and welcome back, Marty. I hope you had a good time with doing all the family stuff with the grandkids. Sounds like you did, except for the drive home with traffic. Unfortunate, but yeah, big accident as you already mentioned about. Nothing to report, no traffic. Just thought I'd do a quick check-in before Rick comes in with the usual announcements and stuff like that. I'm going to get myself ready to head over to Tim.
Forward to seeing you there. What else is there to say? Thanks for the check-in. Back to you.
Right, yeah, not much else to say at this point. Anyways, we'll chat a little bit later on. I'm sure we'll get caught up on a few more things. So, 73 for now. I'll pass it back to you. V3QE, V3LJU.
Being away last week, I'll need to get caught up on field day and all of that stuff. So I guess everybody else has sort of passed the news around, but I'm very curious as to how everything went there, and of course Canada Day as well. Anyway, look forward to seeing you later, Don. Thanks for the check-in. All right, we got time for maybe one or two more before the announcement. So anyone, anywhere, please call now.
CE3NPH,
CE3XLQ.
VE3NCF.
Okay, well, let's take Nikki first. VE3NPH, go ahead.
Hi, nothing to report.
Okay, well then we'll stand by for VE3XLQ.
Hi. Good evening, Marty, and everyone else on net. I'm in the car, so it's kind of fun that me and my wife both checked in at the same time. Nothing really to report on my end. Field day was good. I didn't miss last week's net, but Damien did a great job on last week's net, so thank you, Damien, for running it, and Marty, as always, we're glad to have you running it tonight. Other than that, club has a barbecue at the end of August, and that's really about it for announcements from me. So I'll turn it back to you, and we'll look forward to seeing everyone at coffee.
Oh, very good. Okay, thanks, Peter, and thanks for connecting the repeaters as usual. I don't know if that's automatic. I imagine you're doing it, though. So 73, and thanks for the call.
Yeah, it's actually automatic, so I have them automatically hook up at 10 to 7, and they unhook at 10 past 8. It's all on a timer automatically, so if I'm not around, it'll still happen, but I'm happy to keep running it. Anyways, 7-3, Marty, and everyone, well, we'll see you later.
Business, Peter. Look forward to it. Okay, VE3BK, Rick, would you be happening to be in the background there? Go ahead. Let's take a standby and see if there's any other check-ins. Please call now.
You doubled with Rick, Marty.
I doubled with Rick. Okay, thanks, Mac. VE3BK, go ahead.
Were you calling me there? I was just on there trying to work some 13 colonies there, over.
Oh, I gave up the other day. I got about 4 or 5, I think, Rick. But anyway, they're still on there, I guess. Anyway, go ahead, Rick. VE3BK, VE3QE.
I got a same sweep and I'm trying to work England right now. But anyway, we'll do the first thing on the list
Zulu on July the 12th goes to 2359 Zulu on July the 13th. Can you pull a sample that one, Marty, please?
But slow CW, you have to use a manual key, and other than that, it's what is it? It's not 20, it's 36 hours, and should be a lot of fun if you're in a CW. So that's that, Rick. Back to you.
Okay, very good. Okay, and let's see, what do we got here? Okay, first of all, contestcalendar.com. That's the place to go. Either that or go on our website, HamiltonARC.com, and look up links. And it's the third one down for the contest calendar. Okay, the big one for this weekend will be the IARU World Champions and Championship. And this goes from July the 12th at 1200 Zulu to 1200 Zulu July the 13th. Now this is usually the one that they bring in great connectors from all over the world, and they compete. And you get on there and give them points. So anyway, they usually do this in both sideband and NCW. So that's the big one this weekend. Not too much to report this weekend, Marty, because of that one. And then, okay, and there's two more here. I want to kick this up. Okay, the QRP, Summer Homebrew Sprint. Of course, it's a sprint, so it's pretty short. 20 Zulu to 23 Zulu on July the 13th. So this weekend, this is the 12th and the 13th of July. That for these ones I'm reading here. And you can go to the big calendar, it gives you the rules and everything else. 4-6 QRP group, second Sunday sprint, another sprint, and this one is 000 at 0200 on July the 14th. That's actually 8 p.m. on July the 13th, 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. on July the 13th. So that's it. That's all I got as far as contests go there, Mark. And I guess there's not too much. We're on our summer break. So tonight, look for me 7100. And I've been working 13 colonies for the last couple days. And I've got a free suite. The only ones I haven't got, I just finished getting the one in Connecticut. He was doing digital, a lot of digital. I don't do digital, Marty. So I didn't get that one. It's supposed to be sideband only for this 13 colonies, but they're doing a lot of digital also in England and France. So England's on the right now in front of me, so I'm going to go back to see if I can get him. And so the only ones I haven't got so far are the two that are over there. The band conditions have not been the best, and that's probably why you gave up, Marty. Back to you.
Oh, I was doing other things too, Rick. I had an hour or two to work on it, and I did, and that was it. Anyway, Rick, just a comment. The 4-state QRP group, you can look up their website, and they've got kits for sale, and you should really kind of investigate these QRP groups because they're very active. It's ham radio on the cheap, and yeah, a lot of this stuff is only 5 watts, but boy, you can have fun building, you can have fun participating in their contests and stuff, and they got some pretty neat stuff that you can build that works on a shoestring, Rick. Back to you.
Oh, yes, Marty, I've been there. I've been to the QRP site, and I get emails from Mike, John Cassie's son, and definitely that is a good place to go and buy stuff. They've got all kinds of stuff on that website. always on 20, and now I'm getting signals here, so we're actually here in Europe. So anyway, and good. They were doing digital most of the day, but they went into 40 meters, and I worked them on 40. So that was the last one. Give me a clean sweep for all 13 colonies. And those guys are really good too. They bring up candidate quite a bit and say happy candidate to us because we're Canadians. Anyway, okay, Marty, keep up the good work, and back to you. VA3IMW VA3BK.
Hey, Rick, thank you very much, and good luck with your net tonight, starting at 8 o'clock on 7-100. Anyway, this is VE3QEE clearing with VE3BK, and standing by for further check-ins. Please call now.
VE3BB.
Hey, Victor Echo 3, Delta Victor, go ahead.
Yes, good evening, Marty. All on frequency, you too, Rick. Just heading over to Tim Hortons for coffee, Marty. I'm hoping to see you there later.
Certainly hoping to be there also, so carry on, and I hope the traffic's good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Came up west then, so it was nice and quiet. Okay, Marty, I'll let you continue with the net. Check me and Garnet in, and we will see you in a little bit.
Hey, VE3GNP is in the log as well, Dave, and so thanks for the call. 73 for now. Hey, we're listening for further check-ins on the Monday check-in net. Please call now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. Good evening, Chuck, and thanks for the call. And I haven't talked to you since Field Day and Canada Day. How were things? So,
Yeah, hey, Marty, welcome back. And that's right. I guess you were in the Ottawa area there. And had a lot of fun on Field Day and Canada Day. I decided for Canada Day that all I wanted was Canadian stations, and so that's what I focused on, and hunted 48 different Canadian contacts, which was nice. Every province except for Newfoundland. I don't think I got Newfoundland, and I got 6 rack call signs, so that was nice. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's been a pretty warm few days there, and it looks like the rest of the week is going to be like that. But that's usually what happens at around this time. So not much you can do about it. Actually, I'm giving myself a break. I turned the AC off there a little bit after lunch this afternoon, and it's actually not that bad in the house. And so I think it's like 75 degrees upstairs. And anyways, welcome back, Marty, and I'll send it back to you.
hey, well, it's good to be back, Chuck. And well, it sounds like you had your share of fun there. I made, I think, about 7 contacts, but I did get a rack station in New Brunswick and I think in Manitoba, and then I got a contact in Alberta, but that was about it. The rest were Ontario, and as I say, I was only on for well, maybe an hour and a half, because I had the time there to be free. Anyway, it was fun setting up. I set up a vertical at my son's place and a 50-foot cable around to the back where I was sitting outside on the deck and trying to keep away from the mosquitoes. And it was fun. And of course, we did this after Logan went to bed at night, so it was in the evening, and it wasn't too bad out at all. It
very good, Marty. And yeah, the prairie provinces seem to be pretty busy this year. I noticed Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta were active more than in the past. I think I got a couple from each province there, so that was nice. It was a good showing, and so yeah, I'll send it back to you. And thank you for doing this, Marty. And I'll be doing the AREG net on Wednesday there. So anyhow, take care, and we'll talk to you soon.
Hi, this is Chuck, and for all those listening, the AREG net is 146.430, I believe. Is that right, Chuck? Over.
Yes, sir. Simplex, and 8 p.m. Wednesday.
And if you can't hear them on the air, you can look them up. VA3CJZ, look up the website, and you can see what's going on the YouTube.
Yeah, that's correct, Marty. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, just type my call in the YouTube search there, and you can find me. All right, take care.
This is VE3QEE and Ancaster standing by for check-ins on the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday night. Anyone's welcome, and it's informal, so no topic. We just like to keep in touch with the local amateurs. So anyone, anywhere, please call now. This is VE3QEE, Marty and Ancaster, listening for calls on the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday check-in net. We run this net every Monday from 7 to 8, and following this net on 7.100 on the 40-meter band, Rick, VE3BK, has a net stretches out a little farther on 40 meters, and again, it's informal. Everybody's welcome. And after this net, he runs his for about an hour, and then they go over to 10 meters. So there's something to keep you busy on a hot summer night. VE3QEE, standing by for calls. Okay, well, nothing heard right away, so I'm going to rest my vocal cords, but I'll be here listening, and if someone gives a call, I'll certainly respond. So VE3QEE, standing by for calls or any recall, rechecks, or whatever. We're here listening. VE3QEE.
Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Hotel Uniform. Good evening, all.
Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Hotel Uniform. Good evening, Carol. Good to hear your voice, and also good to be back in the city. How are you doing?
Yeah, Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Hotel Uniform, Carol, in Ontario, Canada, with Marty, VE3QEE, and the group. Doing good, Marty. We have that net, the India conference every morning for the YLs from 8:30 to 9, and on Saturday from 8:30 to 9, two of the OMs want to come in on India conference on Echolink. I'm very susceptible to mosquito bites. It's the only reason I'm not coming out to the field. I'm very susceptible. I got bitten by something on Thursday last week. My top of my earlobe swelled up. I ended up going to the doctor's office on Friday morning, and I got an antihistamine, told to take a Reactin, like an antihistamine. They said that I had an allergic reaction to a mosquito bite. I was quite scared. My earlobe, not the earlobe, but the top of the ear, swelled up and was really red and puffy. So something I've never experienced before. Was kind of weird. And I've no idea where I got bitten because I wasn't out anywhere rural or anything. I might have just been in my yard and it happened. So other than that, doing well, going swimming every day up to the pool there at Inch Park. It's open for the summer from the 27th of June to September the 1st. So it's a very short summer this year for outdoor activities, the pool. Just 2 months, July and August, basically, because Labor Day's on the 1st. So other than that, I went to China Chinatown with my friend on Saturday, and it was so hot. I thought she was going to cancel. She said, "Oh, no, we're going to go." So off we went. We totaled off to Chinatown on Dundas and Spadina, took the streetcar and that, and it was a very interesting day out, I can tell you. We saw some characters. And then that was about it. So I've just been enjoying the local area and the pools, as I can honestly say. It's been great. But there's a group of kids that come in the afternoon for the afternoon swim from our local soccer camp. So that gets kind of busy on that hour and a half. So I usually just head out when they come in. So other than that, all good, Marty. Everything's fine. And thanks for taking the net.
Okay, Carol, thank you for that. And all your antennas up and working okay. And regarding the India conference, how are they experiencing heat over there? Is it hot in India? Over?
Yeah, my vertical's going great, and the antenna that Jim, Victor Echo 3, Juliet Sierra put up for me is working just fine as well. Enjoying my ham radio hobby always. Working on the WWA. My friend Brian in England, in Liverpool, that I stayed with when I was over, told me that it's from July 1st till July and August, so probably that ends on September. I've only got about four so far. I'm working on it. Anyway, and yeah, what other question? You asked me about the antennas, and you asked me something else, Marty. Over. Sorry, short memory loss day today.
We've got like very hot weather here, but I'm hearing about the weather over 40, and I just wondered what the word was from India regarding heat. Over.
I haven't really talked to them about the weather. I think 35, 40, but I don't think it's as hot now as it is over here. I think we're probably experiencing, like I told them this morning when I was talking to them, that we had India weather on the weekend. And they were laughing. So I don't think it's quite as hot as we have it over here right now. Like I'll have to ask them in the morning when I'm talking to them, Marty. But I think it's probably cooling off over there a little bit now. A couple of my friends are in the United States. Bratty's in Virginia, and Raja Rajeshwari is in Huntington Beach, California. So two of the ladies that I talked to over morning are over here right now on holidays, so on a visa. So they're enjoying some North American weather right now. So other than that, yeah, they're all there enjoying the heat in India. And one of my friends, Ria, N2RJ, I think I told you already, she's coming to Canada up from New Jersey at the end of July, and she's hoping to make it up to the warplane. So I'm praying that that's going to take place. She said she's still coming up here, so I'm looking forward to seeing her there. Anyway, back to you, Marty.
We'll look forward to that, Carol. And if it's not on a regular day, we'll make sure that somebody's there on any day that she's able to come. That'd be great to do that. Okay, Carol. 73 for now. Thanks for the call, and have a good time there with your weekly activities. 73 for now from VA3QEE. All right, we're clear with VA3WHU and listening for further check-ins on the Monday net. Please call now.
And Victor Echo 3, India, Sierra X-Ray.
Hey, Barry, VE3ISX, thanks for the call. By the way, I guess we got home about 10 minutes after 5, Barry. Over.
Oh, I know. It's any kind of travel between here and there, Ottawa, whatever. Toronto is always a nightmare. Anyway, just want to remind the group that this Saturday is the Milton Ham Fest that's put on by the Burlington Amateur Radio Club. We've got all kinds of links, I guess, on ONTARS and, of course, the RAC bulletin board. So hopefully it's going to be a good one for them. Judy and I are going to be walking around. And then, of course, after that, I will be hosting the lunch over at the Swiss Chalet. Angelo, VA3AC, normally does that, but he's currently in Venice right now, so he's asked me to pitch it for him, and it should be a good one. Anyway, Marty, good to hear you. Glad you had a safe trip home. I was surprised to hear that you had a vertical while you were babysitting there. Over.
I had a vertical, an MFJ vertical with an open coil. I forget, 22, 28 or something. And I keep it for, Rob has a post at the side of his house, and I dropped this vertical in the post and put out a couple of temporary radials. It's about maybe 17 feet high, and it does get out a little bit. Not spectacular, but good enough for a portable setup, Barry. Over.
Okay, Marty. Well, interesting. Glad that you were able to get on, and we will. Are you going to be going to Milton this weekend?
I hope to. Haven't firmed up the plans, but yes. Over.
Okay, we'll look for you then. And once again, thank you for putting up my 80-meter dipole with the air cannon. Certainly something that you are to be commended for. 7-3, take care. V3ISX in Hamilton. No traffic. 7-3.
By the way, Barry, that service is open to any club member if anybody wants, help with something like that from the ground. I don't do any climbing, but we'd be happy to help out in that capacity. Anyway, Barry, thanks for the call. 73 for now. You're number 15, Barry. Okay, we're listening for check-ins on the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday check-in. Anyone, anywhere, please call now.
Victor Echo 3 India Tango Whiskey.
Victor Alpha 3, recheck.
Okay, let's take Victor Echo 3 India Tango Whiskey. Bob, good evening. Thanks for the call. Over.
Hey, good evening, Marty. I just finally remembered it was Monday night again. Enjoying this nice warm weather, are we?
Very, very much. Yeah, for sure. Over.
Yeah, a lot of pool time. Other than that, haven't been doing too much of anything. Being cool. Just a check-in for you anyway, and thanks for doing the net, Marty.
Staying cool and walking the dog sounds like a good way to spend your time there, Bob. And whatever comes in between as well. So thanks for the check-in. Appreciate the call, and good to hear your voice. All right, we're clear with VE3ITW. And Carol, you had a recheck. Go ahead.
Yeah, VA3WHU, just a quick question. Is there a route to this Milton? I know Brian and I used to go to it, but is there a route to go to the Milton Hamfest where I don't have to go on any highway? Like if I could get the directions, or maybe I'll just go on the rack and maybe look it up. But just how far is it away from here? Over.
So yeah, if you wanted to go the back way, like Highway 5 and that, you can get over there, Carol. You don't have to go on the Queen Elizabeth or 407 or 403 or anything like that. You can get over there on the back roads. But yeah, look it up and go on your phone and use Google Maps or something and see what directions they give you. I know the way, but to explain it right now, go on their website as well. So let me know how you make out. Over.
Yeah, okay. And what time does it open to the public? Is it 9 or 10 or?
I believe it's 9, and I think they have three times. They have the indoor people with tables first of all, and then the tailgaters secondly, and then the general public. And I think general public opens at 9. But again, look at the RAC website. Look at the RAC website. Look up the Burlington Hamfest there, the Burlington Flea Market at Milton, and you'll get all the details there, Carol. Over.
Yeah, okay, Marty. I appreciate the information. Thanks very much. VA3WHU in the group.
If you're at the warplane on Thursday, we could chat about it.
Yeah, okay, Marty. I might just stop by there this week. I've got some renovations going on at the house starting tomorrow, so all being well, I can come up on Thursday there for a bit and have lunch and have a chit chat.
Business. Anyway, 73 for Dow, Carol. This is VE3QEE. Looking for further check-ins. Please call now.
VE3LBI.
Hey, Larry, VE3LBI. Thanks for the call. Over.
Yeah, been a while, Marty. Been tied up here since the 1st of June. The wife's been laid up, so I did manage to get out with Dave on July the 1st there. We did a POTA activation, so that was quite nice to get out of the house for a bit.
He was explaining it to me this evening, Larry, and it sounded like a bit of fun. 42 or 43 contacts. You guys did really well. Over.
Yeah, we did pretty good. Yeah, it was 46 actually between us. But that was a lot of fun. Like I say, been tied up here since the 1st of June with the wife, and doing double duty. And like I say, it was nice to get out of the house for July the 1st. We were out for I guess 2.5 hours. Not that far, just over at the very east mountain brow there.
A great location, nice and high and clear, and a good spot to set up a portable station for a couple hours. I used to live, as you know, over on Pinehurst Drive, which was 1 block in from the brow there, where the Mountain Brow Drive turns the corner, and fond memories. I spent 10 years of my life there, and I love the spot. Over.
Yeah, it's a very nice neighborhood over this way, Marty. Very quiet. Well, quiet as it can be. Things are getting changed pretty much now with some of the stuff that's been going on, but it's, I think, a lot quieter than a lot of the neighborhoods, especially downtown.
We often go over there for a walk around the brow on that nice paved walkway there, around Broker Drive and Margate and, around the brow there. And then sometimes we pop down on the trail, go down Yulee Steps sometimes and walk the trail below. Back to you.
Yeah, that gentleman's passed now. He's no longer with us, but quite the set of stairs he made there. All by himself. They actually have a plaque up there for him now.
That's great. Well, it's really nice when the city cooperates with the citizens like that and lets things happen for the benefit of everybody. And it's part of the local culture, which is really nice. Anyway, Larry, thanks for the check-in. Appreciate the call. And you're number 17. Over.
Okay, Marty, thanks very much for picking me up. I'll try to get in more often. All right, 7-3 for now. VE3LBI clear.
Okay, we're listening for calls on the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday check-in net. It's 7:57. So if anyone else would like to jump in, please call now. Okay, well, just 2 minutes left in the hour here, so I will put out an advertisement for Rick's Net on 7.100 immediately following this net on the 40-meter band. And on Thursday, we're on with VA3CWM on behalf of the Hamilton, on behalf of the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum. That's from 3 to 4 on the same frequency, 7.100 on the 40-meter band. And I'd like to thank everybody who checked in this evening. It's good to hear everybody's voice and hear what's been going on, and I wish you all the very best in the coming week, and look forward to talking again on this net in a week's time. This is VE3QEE. I'll be signing off and heading out for coffee. 73 for Dell.
There we go. That brings their net to a close and this stream to a close as well. We'll be back tomorrow night monitoring the Lake Ontario Radio Club net at 7 p.m. Until then, 7 3s. That's how we say goodbye.